Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. In today's video what we're going to be doing is we're going to be wrapping the insert on the bumper. So if I take you through underneath the car whilst it's on the ramp, I'm talking about these bits here. So obviously they're a lot worse, they're really bad, they're worse for wear. And I have some vinyl that I'm going to wrap them with. I was initially going to do it on the car, but I feel like obviously I'll get a better result if I take them off the car. So whilst the car's up on the ramp, instead of having to take off the full bumper, I'm hoping I'll be able to just kind of pop the arch liner here and get access to them completely. So obviously we're going to lower the car down a little bit so I can reach, because obviously it's at a tight setting at the moment. Sorry about the lighting there. We'll get them taken off and we'll get them wrapped and then fitted back onto the car. So bumper had to come off. I was having a bit of an issue, which I'll show you where I had the issue. These two tabs here, obviously it's meant to, let's just show you on this one. It has these clips, which obviously have these little bit of plastic, kind of, they stick into them, but it seems as though these were a bit too far in, so no matter how much I actually put pressure on them to kind of pop out, they wouldn't move. So I've had to take the bumper off, and then all I've done was just use one of the pry tools and kind of levered this part of the bumper up a little bit, and then it's popped straight out. So now I've got that side. I've obviously detached it from this bit, and then I was using that one just as a reference, and this is the full unit off the other side. So pop that down for you guys so you can see there. And to take this one off, it's nice and simple. You just pop these two clips on this side, and there's one on the bottom, and it basically just slides along. So I'll get you set up on the mini tripod and I'll show you how to do this. Right, okay, so now to obviously get the silver bit off, it's still attached to the boomerang. So there's three clips, so there's one here, and there's also one on the bottom. And obviously there's a couple of kind of markers for it. Make sure that's in sight. And up here. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start from one end. There we go, start from one end, and I'm just going to lift this tab and then basically push along the top so that it starts to peel out. So as you can see, it's moving slightly, and then obviously I'll work my way to the next one, still by pulling it kind of from the front, maybe giving it a little push wherever I need. And obviously I've got to be wary of this bottom one here because it is obviously fully in, but now that I've unlatched that, so obviously hopefully you can see, and then it should just nicely pull apart. So then I've got obviously the boomerang, and then I've got the actual vent, which obviously is a fake vent. If you own a VXR, obviously you know this is already fake. Nothing on the back. So yeah, so now that these are off, what we'll do is we'll get them wrapped and then fitted back to the car. What I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to fit the bumper back to the car, because obviously once these are done, they'll just slip back in, and I don't need to do anything kind of from the back. So I'm just going to get the bumper back on the car just so that I don't have to worry about that and it's not taking up space. Get these wrapped, and then we'll get everything put back together and see how much better it looks, basically. Right, okay, so got the kind of the chrome bits now, we've got them home. So I'm just going to give them a quick wipe down, quick wash before I wrap them, and hopefully we can at least get some of the grime off that we need to before, just to make sure that the vinyl sticks. So apologies if the dog does appear, obviously I am at home, and the dog might be wandering around, as you can see him there. He's just trying to help, I suppose. So we'll get these done, and I've already got the vinyl cut out into the correct size that we need. So we'll get them wrapped, and then as I say, we'll get them refitted. Right, okay, so I've gone and grabbed the wrap, and it's basically just a gloss black, but it has a little bit of like a sparkle to it. As I say, we're just kind of gone plain, but I didn't exactly just want gloss black. And this is what I'll probably end up using for the roof as well, which I'll try and get a bit of a close-up of this in a bit better lighting really, so that you can actually see the sparkle on it. So as you can see, I've got 2 bits cut off already, so definitely big enough, that's not an issue at all. So we will get the back and peeled off. We'll just move this one out of the way. And obviously we've still got the one actually on here. We'll get the back and peeled off, we'll get it stuck on, and I do have a heat source. I haven't got a heat gun. I've just got a hairdryer, which I'm hoping might help just enough. I don't need much because obviously it's quite a simple shape, but obviously I still could do with a little bit of a heat source really. So let's get this started. So
if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion.
Alright, that is now fully done. I've heated all the edges to kind of make sure the wrap stays in place. I'm just going to let it fully cool down now before I obviously clean up this side plastic bit and reattach it. So I will just bring it up close rather than moving the camera, because I've obviously got that set up alright. So obviously there's a couple little marks, you can see a couple bumps. Come on, is it going to get the light? Basically a couple marks at the top, and that's just from little bits that were kind of still on the chrome that I couldn't get off. But obviously, as you can see, it looks so much better now, and I feel like it should change definitely the front of the car. It should make it look a lot nicer and a bit more sporty really. So we'll get this done and then what I'll do is I'll show you the full complete unit, so with this and the actual vent part of it that this slides into, and then I'll get the other half done, and then obviously we'll then go back and fit them, and we'll get a couple of shots of the car with the new, well, not new, but the wrapped parts on. Alright, okay, so here is the full unit now. As I say, looking much better than the chrome version. Should just give the car, I don't know, but hopefully a little bit more character rather than the chrome. But as I say, we'll get the other one done, and then we will get these fitted, and we'll take a proper look of what it looks like with the new bits on now. Right, okay, so we've obviously got the freshly wrapped bit back, and I'll give this a quick clean down, just obviously the inside of it, just to, because it won't really get done again. And now all I'm going to do is just going to pop it back in. As I say, I hope it's just kind of a push and it'll all just click back in. If not, we may have to take the arch liner out a little bit and then go from there again. Right, okay, so yeah, that's fully in now. This bit did take a little bit more of a push. It still is sticking out a little bit, so I might have to try and redo this one, like this corner. But the rest of it is in, and obviously, as you can see, hopefully, if I quickly grab the torch, just so you can kind of get a bit of an idea. That is looking a lot better now. A lot happy with that, and I think it really will transform the look of the car. Obviously, I need to do the other side as well. So I'll get that done, I'll get this fully pushed in, and then we'll get some clips of it looking kind of complete from the front. Okay, so as you can see now, we've got the both of them in. Obviously got the driver's side and the passenger side. I know the lighting's not great, but we have got them both in. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. Obviously, we did have the issues with the two clips kind of on the top. The bit that holds the clip in needed just a little bit of prying back, and then it popped straight out. So again, this is just a kind of a how-to guide in case anybody's wondering. I would say you don't really need the wheel off. I know obviously I have got it off at the moment, but that's just because of other things. But I would imagine you'd be able to just do it by kind of removing the arch liner and then pulling it out, and then you can reach everything from behind. Obviously it could be easier for yourself if you can just jack it up, take the bumper off, and it's a couple seconds really. Wrapping them, as you saw, wasn't a tough thing either. Even kind of the edges, even though this kind of falls away just here, just a bit of heat and just pulled it round, and it sits quite nice. And obviously I've sealed kind of the edges anyway, so it shouldn't lift at all. But overall, I'm extremely happy with the way this looks now. I can't wait to get it back out on the road, just to actually get some proper photos of it. And then obviously move on to the next modification, change, whatever you kind of want to call it. But again, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this helps you out. I know obviously there's a lot of people that want to do this, but nobody says how. They just say obviously they explain it to you, but nobody shows you how. Sorry. So hopefully this helps, even if it just helps one person. Hopefully it helps somebody out on how to actually wrap the front boomerangs. That's it guys. Bye bye.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way.